Okay, welcome back to another episode of Through Thick
and Thin.
So we got some new stuff going on in here.
Little new toys, yeah.
Little new toys. We got some cords floating around.
Yeah, these cords are relatively thick. I thought yours would be thinner.
Ooh, good one.
So,
so we're trying out this new soundboard.
And new mics.
So hopefully they work good. Do you want to just get the mic so you're facing it? I think you can just move it. Like, I don't think it's that stuck. She gives me the look.
Look at that, eh?
Yes.
This thing's staring at me right now.
Yeah, so we're just trying to figure this out, and hopefully this audio sounds good.
I bet you it'll sound fantastic,
I
hopefully.
think it's gonna.
I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Because of the new...
this new equipment.
The new equipment?
Yeah.
Nice. Or it's going to sound really bad, and we're going to be back at square one.
Mm-hmm. But to be fair, our first podcast has our second most views.
Yeah, it does.
So,
and then that Bud Light one has like just quadruple everything else, which is kind of crazy.
Might be better off starting at square one again.
You're not wrong. The crazy part is you guys can't see it here, but there's actually a soundboard. Usually we record on a laptop that sits in between me and Torrie here. But right now there's actually a soundboard that these mics are going to, and I can maneuver it with my toes like a paraplegic.
Yeah, it's gross. It's gross.
I clean my toes.
It's gross. Yeah, but you have socks on. So. Let those dogs out.
Those dogs go barefoot.
Dogs out.
More traction on that soundboard.
Do we have to clean it after with like isopropyl?
I think we do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably.
You have to.
I'll lick it off.
You could do your part.
I'll use my tongue.
I'll be doing the controls. You're just the clean. You're the tech. Yeah, there's a lot of cords here, and it's giving me anxiety though. And I can feel them. They're all under my feet right now.
Well, it's all right. I'm going to be very anxious here in a minute. Guess what I just had before we filmed this puppy?
A monster?
I've had a cappuccino.
Ooh, from Whitecap?
From the new Whitecap here at our little town. Shout out Whitecap. Thanks for being a sponsor in this episode. JK. Because you have no advertisement on your cups.
Oh, I actually thought that was a Tim's cup again. Wow.
Mm-hmm. And then I got a Whitecap latte, iced latte. And then I also have my vape on me. So we are going to be just buzzing, boys. We're going to be... What was that?
That was a phone call. You're fine.
Was it the person that we stole this audio from?
This audio equipment? It's so crazy. Just, first of all, that looks good. It also looks half melted.
Well, I wanted to save it for the podcast.
And then it took a little longer to get this sucker off the ground.
Wanted to shout out a local business, you know?
Yeah. Shout out Whitecap. If you want to sponsor us, we'll put a little sign in here. We'll put a little sticker on us.
Maybe you put like a Keurig in the back, slap a white
cap sticker. I have a Keurig in the other room. Yeah. Don't use it, but it's there. Yeah. Just to put this into comparison of like quality wise, the microphones we have been using are a Staples special.
Yeah.
And they probably cost us like between $130, $150,
roughly
somewhere around there. I think this microphone alone, the one on my side, is like that combined, and then some.
That checks out that you would give yourself the best one.
I was actually, when we were testing this, I was actually originally sitting there. So to be fair,
I like this one. I like that it's smaller. It looks it's more petite.
They're heavy though too.
Yep. Yeah.
So if this audio recording is that much better, comment below and just let us know, because not only are these mics like triple the price, but the soundboard we're using is
quad.
Yeah.
5 times maybe.
So if you guys like this audio, the audio sounds really good, let us know so we can blow all our money. Maybe we'll get a company credit card.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
A TAT card.
That'd be wild.
Yeah. It's going to be a little bit tough when we do our taxes at the end of the year and there's no revenue.
But that's great for small businesses, right? You just write off everything.
Yeah.
Or what we do is we start a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Or a Patreon.
Yeah, we could. We could with this high quality equipment we have now.
Like, help the boys. Help the boys.
Just help us.
Just help. Yeah. Get us new audio equipment. That'd be nice.
I like how we didn't go through the effort too, and I'm just kind of realizing as we're doing this to wrap these cords around the booms at all. We still have, at least I still have.
I took mine off.
Oh shoot! I'll take mine off. So how's your week been, man?
Week's been great. I was really happy to see this all set up when I got here.
Were you?
Yeah, it was kind of neat because I've been kind of bugging you that we should get this going.
I know.
And I thought it would be like a team thing, but
that's not how my brain works.
No, it isn't.
It's just like, okay, now.
Because this is more of a hobby. I thought we could do our hobby together, but
No, I totally get where you're coming from. To be fair, I'm on your side. Trust me, I'm on your side, dude.
It's all good. It's all good.
Do you know what I did in between this though? Setting this up?
Probably legs.
No, weed Roundup. I went and bought Roundup.
And you're not supposed to drink that.
Just so you know, like how my brain works.
So you bought Roundup, and you're like, oh, I should do the
audio equipment. Actually, I also made a workout program for someone.
Wow. You do it all, hey?
Yeah. What else did I buy? I bought something else from Home Hardware. Oh, ant traps. I bought Roundup, came here, made a program, set up these mics.
Trying to round up the ants or what?
No.
See what I did there?
I see what you did. Went back, bought ant traps, dropped them off, came back here and did more setup with you.
Okay. Do you know what my one concern about this is that you're gonna hear me breathing on this puppy.
Breathe a little bit.
Probably hear me breathing, hey?
Well, we can use AI for that probably or something, right?
Yeah, that amplifies it, eh?
Yeah, that's actually we'll have to watch that, but we'll get better as it goes, right?
Definitely will. Yep, it's a learning curve. A lot of learning curves on the Thic and Thin podcast here.
One thing I did look into or did educate myself on is that you're not supposed to, in podcasts for recording, is like, let's say you're talking and I'm acknowledging that you're talking. Normally, I might go, okay, yep. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just leave dead space and maybe do this. So silent head nods and stuff. Okay. That's going to be tough. Yeah, now that I know that, I'm going to have to be conscious of it.
Mm-hmm. We also
just did it.
We also have other things we got to work on probably before we do the head nodding and the yes and no's.
Like childhood trauma?
Nah, bro. That's just bottled up.
Dude, I'm pumped.
Yeah, this is sweet. I had topics going into this thing.
But this just threw you for a loop.
Threw me for a whole loop.
You're just an excited little boy.
Yeah, I had a whole thing that I was going to talk about. Now I lost it.
I have a couple. You want me to get started?
Yeah. Throw it at the dartboard. See what lands.
What's the deal? What's the deal with airplane food? No. What's the deal with girls and like getting bigger and bigger things to hold water or liquids in?
Yeah, they're all on Stanley cups.
Dude, it fucking drives me nuts. And they're always aluminum. So you just hear, or stainless steel, and you just hear ting, 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 and they drop them.
Well, they put their keys on them now.
Yeah. And what's the deal with girls with 40 sets of keys? Are they working at high schools?
They're janitors. Yeah, they're maintenance guys. Girls. Women.
People.
Come
on.
There's...
Dude, it's wild. Like they're progressively getting bigger.
Yeah. I mean, if I could do it, I would, and I probably will, and eventually get the Stanley thing, because I already had 2 things in my hand. Maybe I could probably have 3 things in my hand.
Yeah, but you love to have things in your hand.
Yeah, so I think the Stanley water jug might be good, because I'm getting more water then.
Yeah. Would you pick them up like chicks do with in their pit of their elbow?
And then have my purse, and then my keys, and my vape, and
ching, 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 and they always drop shit. And it's someone else's problem too when they drop it. They're like, "Can you grab that for me?" It's like, you fucking chose to pick all this shit up.
What color Stanley would you get?
If I was to get one, white.
White.
Yeah.
Really? I kind of I saw someone that had might be your wife.
Yeah.
She's like the green one.
Yeah, she might have the green one.
That one looks great. I like that color.
Yeah, that's where it came up today. I was chirping her on the way out of the house.
Who do you think starts those trends? Because as a guy, I just noticed they come into existence.
The trends, for girls?
Yeah.
Oh, we have them too, man.
Yeah, but I can't, I get, dude, is it a person online that's doing the Stanley thing? All girls should get Stanleys.
I think what happens is they see them in a YouTube video or a TikTok or an Instagram post, and someone's like, "Oh, that's cute," and then it's Kylie Jenner's got one or some shit.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, every girl gets them.
Kylie Jenner's probably got HGH and matcha tea in hers.
Just keeping youthful. What's that thing that celebrities supposedly used to stay young?
Ozempic?
No, isn't that for weight loss?
Hell yeah, I should get on that.
Did you hear about that though? The studies of it though?
No.
So you might lose, let's say you lose 70% of your body weight.
Yeah.
Well, it's something of that 70%, let's say, it's 40% of that is lean body tissue. So it's muscle tissue. So you're losing weight, but the majority of it is muscle.
Yeah.
Which is terrible.
Yeah, but I'm also 70% smaller.
Yeah, but you'd look terrible.
Would I?
Yeah.
Worse than I look now?
Have you ever seen someone who like is thin, but they're not like they don't have any muscle
Pete
tone?
Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a stud.
Yeah, but he's 6'5", Torrie. It doesn't make you grow.
That's a good point. All 5'8" of me, hey, just
He's a celebrity too. You think
No.
You think if anybody's seen that guy walking into a bar like just and they didn't know who he was, they'd be like, "Oh, that guy's a smoke show." They'd be like, "How much meth does that guy do?"
You think it's just the celebrity status? I think
Yeah.
it's just the fact that he might be funny as well.
Okay, but that's why he's a celebrity, is because he's funny. But do you think he's that funny? Obviously, he's funny enough to be a celebrity and famous.
I do. I did watch his stand-up after him and Ariana broke up.
I think he's that.
It was-
I
it
think
was
he's
pretty
very funny.
funny.
I agree. But
His funniness is definitely the best part of him.
yeah, I was gonna say.
And he gets highlighted for the worst parts of him, which is unfortunate.
Do you think he's kind of got a hold on the like pop culture? That's why he's good looking. Is because he's
At
in
the
pop
moment,
culture.
he's big, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a Stanley Cup. Like, is a Stanley Cup really the best device to hold and transport water? It's a great device. Don't get me wrong. Does its job.
Fuck me, I thought you were talking about like the hockey trophy.
Stanley
Dude,
Cup.
I was like, what do you mean whole liquid? That thing has a part-time job when it's not in the playoffs, dude?
Dude, chicks.
Oh.
That's a great video, man.
Yeah.
You should make that of you instead of picking up a Stanley Cup.
I
You
got
pick up
like a
the
fucking,
Stanley
like,
Cup.
and got my keys in it.
Yeah. You get your hockey
Yeah.
stick and the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's all clinging and shit.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is a thermal cup the best device? Like those thermal cups in particular, they're good. Don't get me wrong.
I think at the moment, yes.
But do you think there wasn't another one before that was doing the same job, like
Thermos cups have been around for centuries.
a Yeti?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but Yetis are kind of like, they're hitting that like fucking Trumpy vibe. I get Trumpy vibes from Yetis.
okay, so that's what I mean. It's
that's
just
probably-
a pop culture thing.
Yeah.
like it's hyped from pop culture or culture.
Yeah.
I think Pete Davidson is hyped from pop culture.
Well, that and he was dating a Kardashian.
Yeah, so that hyped him up.
Yeah.
yeah.
I bet if anyone dated a Kardashian, you'd instantly make like a $10 million.
Yeah, it's more of a business move. Eh?
Yeah, it's great. I love that. When does dating become a business thing?
Day one.
Day one?
When the government gets involved, that's when.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of true. I'll be honest with you.
Like,
That's
how much
kind of
money
true.
do you think you have to have before it's like, oh, this is a business thing now, not just a relationship?
How much money?
Because at some point you eventually are like, okay, I got to make sure that this doesn't.
I think it is right away, man. If you
Yeah.
have any money, I know for me, yeah. Like you're always thinking business, right? Right.
I think my problem is I'm always thinking pleasure. So
That's good. Are you the kind of guy that gets like somehow gets famous, and then you find a girl and she steals all your shit?
because I'm too nice.
Yeah.
I'm too dumb.
And
Don't really
you
like
end
it.
up on the Joe Rogan
Yeah.
podcast because he's helping you out.
I'm just happy to be there.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. And he's like, how you been, man? What have you been keeping busy? Yeah, I moved to Bali for a few months and just lived out of a shack.
Your money goes longer in Eastern Asia or Western Asia. Did you know that?
Just trying to pick myself back up. I'm in a few movies again.
Yeah, they're mainly Japanese or Chinese.
You've
but-
never heard of any of them.
Yeah.
Adam
They're
Sandler's
actually
the
lady boy
director.
porn. I'm doing lady boy porn. Lady boy porn.
Hopefully that mic picked that up.
Yeah. Oh, probably. Probably. It'll pick up a lot of things.
I think you got to move that thing a little closer.
Yeah,
to you.
it slid away from me. I don't know how that happened.
They're heavy, dude.
Yeah.
They're heavy. They're quality, man.
They're quality, yeah. Speaking of like Yetis being borderline Republican,
Yeah.
what do you think is the most racist color? Like if you were to like categorize a
Well,
color
right
as being
now,
racist, no.
It's a little bit weird though, actually.
Yeah.
It's actually a little bit weird because in Canada, yeah, like in the States, I would say like typically the person is going to say red,
Really?
right?
Okay.
Because it represents the
Yeah.
Republicans and that's
Yeah.
the whole thing. But in Canada, it's actually flipped. And that
purple.
represents the... Jeez, I didn't even think of that, but okay. What's the most racist color?
Yeah, if
Probably
I-
white, right?
Well, whites are the ones
Right?
that invented racism.
No,
So-
they didn't.
Well, that's what people want us to believe, so I'm going to believe
I
it.
think, and now I'm not trying to start any controversy, but here we go. Wasn't it in Africa where the slave trade began?
There was tribes selling African Americans to white people. Yep.
Like I think
But let's not go there. I want to talk about
Okay.
the color specifically. My color that I think is the most racist is probably orange. In my head, I think orange is like for some reason, I think orange would be racist.
why?
I don't know.
Is it because Trump's a little orange and you're
No,
associating Trump with racism?
I just think of the majority people that hunt, they're probably more right wing.
Okay, which
Do
makes
you think there's any liberals that are hunting? Like left wingers hunting?
probably for their
What?
no,
No.
probably not.
Yeah, there you go.
Isn't it crazy? Okay, but in all seriousness, isn't
Yeah.
it crazy how you can pick on one side and I'm scared to pick on the other side?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm
Well, it just
terrified.
goes to show where it is. Yeah. Maybe that's what the left is doing. They're hunting rights.
Okay, keep going. You're making the jokes I want to make.
These
so
aren't,
you
these,
keep
aren't,
going.
these aren't jokes. These aren't jokes. Yeah, no. Yeah. I think orange. I think it'd be orange.
They're
for
hunting.
sure.
They're hunting pronouns, baby.
Yeah, there's none left. They're gonna go extinct soon.
They've got. They've got them
Quit
all.
snatching them up.
They've got them. They've got them all in
Yeah,
captivity,
might have to
baby.
call PETA. Set those puppies free.
Peter Davidson.
Did you hear about Pete Davidson and PETA?
No.
Dude,
Do we
get
just
this-
get this
yeah.
full circle?
Okay, so I guess he adopted a dog.
Okay.
Or not adopted. He like bought a hypoallergenic dog for his family, like his mom and dad, because their dog recently died.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he's got a rap album, and then you're gonna tell me a Snoop Dogg.
Anyways, I guess PETA was giving Pete shit because he didn't adopt.
Of course.
So Pete phoned the head office for PETA, left a voicemail, and ripped him a new asshole.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. He was like talking about how like my mom's dog just died. They're going through grieving, and
Yeah.
I'm hypoallergenic. I can't like have normal dogs. I'm super allergic to dogs.
Yeah.
And you come on here and just blast me for no reason. You don't even know me.
Yeah, dude.
Type of shit.
That's their job, though.
Yeah, it was great.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Man. That's funny.
Where does PETA get money from? Like how do they have enough money to continuously just
Self checkout tills, probably. When you round up, dude.
yeah
That shit's going to PETA.
yeah
Yeah, actually, though, there's probably some celebrities who are like really big
Endorsing
for it,
them a lot,
Seth
yeah.
Rogen's probably throwing cash their way.
you don't really see funding though for them publicly though. I haven't
No.
really like
Actually, no, they're not on any milk cartons, eh?
what also happened. Remember when you were a kid? It was Halloween time. You'd also get like that little coin thing for like was it UNICEF?
Oh yeah,
It's like
I
that
remember.
little
yeah,
what happened to that?
Was that's for amputees? Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I don't know. But
Maybe they're-
UNICEF. I think it's like children.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of like what is that with the little cars?
Yeah. What is it again?
Shermans? No, Schreiers.
Schreier.
Yeah, they got little fucking cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid.
I like to think they're Illuminati.
They're tied to, aren't they? They're
Yeah, I
like
thought
part of the heritage there.
Dude, what is their name? What is their thing?
Sherman, Shriners.
Sherman's is like paint. Isn't
No,
it?
I think they're called the Shriners.
Shriners. Yeah, you probably said that.
I've
about
said
50
that already.
times.
Keep it together, dude. Come on. Fuck.
You just have to
I
say
keep
it enough
repeating it. Third
times.
time you'll get it. Yeah.
Enough times that I believe you. No, that's not it. Okay, now it's it. Yeah, do you remember that there was an old commercial for the war apps. There's a robot that's
Scared
in
the
space.
shit out of me, dude. Because and then
Like-
I can rebuild myself, but you can't.
Yeah.
And then he and the dead eyes. It was just scary.
Oh man, that was freaky. That's
Yeah.
that's not good. That ain't safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder who is. Dude, I feel like today we're just gonna rag on the other side, eh? We're just gonna go the other way. Just
I
dive
don't know.
in.
There's really, there's just easy to make fun of,
They are.
which is probably why the right is so
They're both easy to make fun of, man. Both
That's
political sides.
Yeah.
Like you get one side who's just
And
you
the
don't
other side's
fucking
just-
know what's going on, and you
Yeah.
get the other side who's like
Yeah.
just graduating university
And they get into school
they've never
and-
paid
yeah.
taxes and
Yeah.
are gonna go ruin a good beer company in a hurry.
Or make it better. I haven't been to a
Just kidding.
conservative tap. Have you been to a conservative tap room?
Dude, I don't go to tap rooms.
No, you don't drink beer.
I'm sure there's some out there though.
Where do you think it is?
The conservative tap rooms?
Yeah, like if righties were doing like micro brews.
I don't know, like location, like
Yeah,
city wise.
Yeah. No, like just where would it be? I would think it'd be next to like a truck stop.
Probably a Hooters.
Oh, Hooters microbrew.
Yeah, that's for sure what's going on.
And call it like taps.
Yeah.
If you want to
tip for tap.
Yeah, tips.
Tips tap. Man, yeah, it's crazy out there, hey?
Yeah, it is pretty wild.
It's not safe for guys, I guess.
We're 20 minutes in and this thing is just off the rails.
Yeah, it's crazy that we got into this in the first 20 minutes because that's about probably, if anybody listens to this, the only part they listen to. That's the worst part. This guy's just on his phone.
Sorry, work thing.
Work thing. Big work thing. Big work guy.
Just I don't really know how to do. This is problematic. I gotta answer this quickly.
Guys I'll hold this together.
Yeah,
okay, guys. So one thing I've come to realize in life is that you probably shouldn't take things so seriously. That the majority of people, when you actually meet them, whether you think they're a good person online or a bad person online, the majority of people, 99% of people, are actually pretty nice people and probably have a nuanced opinion about different things. So maybe they share a Facebook post that you don't agree with, but if you sat down with them and you talked to them for a little bit, you'd probably realize that you agree on more things than you don't. And that one Facebook post, they probably have an explanation for, even if you still don't agree with it. They probably have a reason for it that you can maybe understand at the very least. And there's probably about like 1,000 other things that you do agree with them on. There's the rare person who's out there to hurt other people, but
this guy's talking
it's not the majority.
Absolute nonsense. Burn it down. Shut it down. They're all bad. Fuck them all.
This is the thin. Yeah. This is the thin podcast now.
Yeah, he's dodging everything. This guy. Burn them all. Your enemies fight each other.
I'm neutralizing.
We need content.
Okay. Everybody be safe out there. This guy's on caffeine again.
Dude, you'd wear a condom in a fist fight.
Dude, I'd be a condom in a fist fight.
Fuck yeah.
I ain't wearing it. I'm on the ground getting stepped on, dude. What would you be doing in a fist fight?
I'd be trying to unwrap the condom and stumbling. It's my first time.
Okay, question. Why is there a condom at a fist fight, though?
I don't know. I think that's funny. I think that's a funny thing. Like,
just something...
Just something weird about a guy wearing a condom in a fist fight.
Like on his hands?
No, already wrapped, baby.
He's bricked up?
Yeah, he's got it on him. Keeps that thing on him.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
I would put it on my fists.
So they a little slimy. Just slide off.
No, so then in case he gets cut.
Oh.
And maybe he's got a transmittable disease, then at least I have protection on my hands.
Yeah. Is it ribbed for his pleasure?
For my pleasure.
For your pleasure. Fuck yeah.
Dude, I don't do it for him. I do it for me.
All right. Well then, I got a little topic here I want to talk about.
All right. Hit me with it.
Well, I got a few here. I got to scroll through them.
Jeez, I got a topic I want to talk about. Proceeds to say nothing.
There was a guy who recently got a microchip put in his head.
Okay.
He was crippled for like 7 years or something.
Okay.
And now he can semi-walk again with AIDS, like help.
Oh, I thought he had AIDS.
Yeah. Got the microchip in his head, and now he's got AIDS. So, thanks, Elon.
And he didn't have to have AIDS.
They just gave it to him.
They're like, you can't have it all, bud. Anyways, that's wild, dude.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
So what do I think about that?
No. Yeah, so now he can walk because he has a microchip in his brain, right?
Yeah.
And now the FDA is giving Elon permission to start his Neuralink trials on humans.
Okay, it sounds like he already did based on that guy.
No, this is a different company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Europe or something.
Wow.
Now, do you think if we all get the microchip thing and like there's just crippled people that are walking with these microchips?
Yeah.
Do you think capitalism just makes them subscribe? Like, you can $50 a month, you can walk. Pay the subscription.
I like the way you think.
Because like, you miss that payment, hey, mid grocery store, and you just fucking just collapse in the noodle aisle, the vegetable aisle.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Right? Like, it would be tough.
Yeah, that wouldn't be easy.
Throwing this at you, hoping it sticks here.
Is
Give me something back.
is it supposed to be subscription based?
No, but I think like the way
It should
society's
be.
going, it should be. Yeah, like
Are you an investor? Is that why?
pumping the stock right now.
this guy's playing the
Yeah,
market.
so Neuralink,
It's gonna be big.
yeah.
Do I think it should be subscription based?
No, like it will. Do you think it will be going subscription based for those paraplegic people?
This is the like I said earlier in my speech, there's nuance to everything. So a lot of times what happens, the feel good side of everybody says, no, it shouldn't be. We should be allow people to walk, right? Like if we have the access, and I totally agree. But would the product be better if it was subscription based? Would it allow it to progress better? Would you get better features? Like, would the money going back into it from the subscription increase the value of the product down the road or increase the capabilities of the
Would
product?
I be able to run faster? Like that'd be the benefit of having the subscription.
So let's say originally all it lets you do is it lets people who can't talk, like they're mute or they have brain damage, it allows them to talk.
Okay.
But the goal is that it can help them to also walk eventually. So they say, okay, we're going to put a subscription on this. It's going to be $50 a month. But with that $50 a month, there's going to be a portion of it that goes back into innovation.
Okay.
So we can increase the speed that we can get you walking faster because we have more money to put back into it.
I think they should do is just all these billionaires, they should make them paralyzed and put the chips in them and see if they want to subscribe.
Damn. Yeah, but they're also the ones who made the chip.
Make it better. You want to walk, right?
Oh, jeez.
No?
Really pigeonhole him, eh?
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Oh, that's too bad, Elon. Your legs don't work.
But put him at like a desk, so all he can do is work.
Yeah. Oh, like they do to society.
Hell yeah! I
Yeah.
like the way you think. You're fucking playing. Are we playing roles today? Do I
don't
have
know.
to fit into my spot now?
Yeah. Well, you can fit into any spot, right?
Well, you like your iPhone?
Huh? iPhones are kind of communist. Let's be honest. Like the Apple community, it's kind of commie. It's kind of communist.
Yeah, but the iPhone itself, the principle and the whole
business
thing
is not.
is
Capitalism
capitalist.
that developed communism. Yeah.
Yeah, which is odd. They feed each other,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah. Giving
Like, people-
capitalism breeds communism because it gives people too much time to think.
And vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
true.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. I don't know. Apple. Not a fan of Apple.
No, why?
No.
What's your? Do you think they would make it subscription based if there's a chip?
they would.
Yeah, for sure.
100% they would. Yeah.
And they would only give you half the chip, and
Yep.
you had to plug another cord into your assholes so you can charge it
And
every
the
night.
battery would die eventually after 6 months.
No, you just have to get a new cord every
Yeah.
6 months, and it gets bigger, progressively bigger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think beds are just wireless chargers for our bodies?
Oh God. Yeah, I do actually.
Fuck yeah.
That was the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
My fucking charger must be broken. Because I'm always tired.
Do you ever think it's the phone itself?
No, it's probably the 3 cups of coffee that I just had right now at 6 o'clock at night.
What would the coffee be if the bed's the charger? What's coffee?
Mobile data boostage.
Is that like a
I ran out of data. Let me just top it up with a coffee.
just keep this sucker pumping? Man, do you think you'd have to if you had a chip? Do you think there'd be any maintenance with it? Like, what if someone like what if you went through a metal detector or something, and it cleared it?
That's a good point. How do you get MRIs done then? That chip just comes out of your freaking skull.
Just pulls out.
Yeah.
Or you walk past a strong magnet.
Yeah. It's good. These are the questions that should be asked.
Yeah, I think we should be on the troubleshooting team.
Yeah, give it to me. I'll take it. If you could learn any language, what would it be?
If I could
With
learn
that
any
chip, yeah.
language,
Yeah,
what
if you
would
got
it be?
that chip, like
Something smooth, like Spanish or
What kind of Spanish?
Portuguese or
you going like Spain, Spanish, or
I do
Mexican?
both. Yeah,
Both?
I think both would be
Yeah.
fine. I'd based on location, I'd probably do Mexican because I'd probably use it more, but I'd be fine with both.
Yeah.
Like Russian would also be good because I think Russian, like speaking, is notorious for being very complicated, and it kind of means you're very smart. So that'd be kind of cool. But at the same time, you're not going to impress anybody by speaking Russian. People are just going to be scared.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, right now especially.
Yeah. Eventually, they might feel sorry for you.
I think we should all learn Ukrainian.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In solidarity.
So for the longest time, I thought Ukrainian and Russian.
Yeah.
I thought they spoke the same language.
Sounds like I know what side of the team you're on.
They should speak the same language.
Yeah, you want them back, huh?
No, I thought it was all the same language, and then I did some.
What's
digging
your
and
last
stuff.
name again?
Zacharias.
Give me a second. Hang on, everybody.
I'm a mix, baby. I'm a stray. I'm a mutt. You're looking it up, hey? Well, yeah.
Hang on, guys. I'm doing a little check here.
Well, I mean, you're freezing. Can't be any better.
Here we go. So Zacharias as a boy's name is related to... Okay.
Yeah.
What ethnicity? It's Greek and Jewish and Czech. So you're good, actually. You're in the clear.
I mean, the Jewish thing kind of checks out.
Yeah, and Greek.
Yeah.
You do look like a Greek Jew.
I'm a great Jew, actually.
Dude, you do look like a Greek Jew. I've never thought about it, but you have curly hair. But you also have lots of hair. Dude, this all checks out.
Yeah, we should do ancestry.com or what is that, 24andMe?
That's yours, yeah.
Yeah.
24 and me. Dude, do you want to know where Friesen is from?
Deutschland.
French.
Oh.
It's in northeastern France. What nationality is named Friesen? German and Dutch. Okay, well, that just is totally different than the other part. So I'm German and Dutch. And Zacharias is Greek?
I don't think so. It's probably there's ties to Germany as well.
Here we go. Is Zacharias a Greek name? Yeah. New Testament, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're the taxpayers. The tax collector, baby.
That's wild, man. I don't get this. That can't be true. I refuse.
We gotta do the 23andMe.
Well, you're doing 24, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't get to do 23.
I got that extra one.
Yeah, man, that's kind of wild, actually. But you want to learn Russian, you're saying?
Yeah, well, Ukrainian or Russian. One of the I thought they were all the same. So
yeah, kind of like learning Chinese and like, or is it
Mandarin?
Mandarin
You
in
learn
China?
Chinese. You learn Mandarin.
Mandarin, yeah.
Cantonese as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What does Taiwan speak? Do you know that about that
They're
country?
going to speak Mandarin pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should, right? If we want these mics for a discount, they better start speaking. We better start speaking it.
My social credit score just went through the roof because I said that. So yeah, I can already hear it. Click, 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 click. Yep.
Yeah, you're allowed to take public transit again?
Hell yeah.
Do you
Fuck yeah. No more walking, dude.
You haven't been off public transit for a while, eh?
They kicked me off. Not because of the social credit score, but they're like, you've been riding these too long.
Delinquency.
Yeah.
How long before we get that, man?
I don't think we will because we'll convoy to Ottawa and that'll fix it. Fucking get in line. Yeah.
Dude, if there's a social credit score, I might.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd like to know how do they determine that? Like, do you get like a card?
I think that's one of the issues
like,
with
how
it.
How do you know that it's real, or like how do you know that you're not getting fucked with? Is what I'm like.
I think that's the issue.
Yeah.
That you could get fucked with.
Yeah, like I could just call you in for being a terrible neighbor.
Would you call me in? You think? Like, let's say
Well,
I said
people
something.
would call you in, dude. That's what the whole.
Yeah, but would you call me in? Is what I'm saying.
No, you're my friend.
I'd call you in.
That's what I was
just to
afraid
fuck
of.
with you,
That's
dude.
what I was afraid of.
Like, I'd call you in if I knew you were borderline, like if you could go out to eat that night, kind of thing. And I was going out with my friends, and I was like, oh, if he gets knocked off like 20 points, he's not gonna be able to come out tonight. I'd call you in.
Yeah, it takes me 10 years to get that credit back, though. Like, fuck you, man. I'm in a box sleeping.
Okay, I think and this is gonna be controversial, but the most passive aggressive like people in the world, I think I grew up with them. I love them very much. I think they're great people, but women, right? You hear me out, right? Like,
you got to say something else. You got to convince me. Why?
So like, why?
Yeah.
Like if you pissed me off, like if you did something to irritate me, I would be like, and I accidentally it was snowing outside, and on my way out I accidentally kicked your shoe into the snow. And you're like, oh, my shoe's soaking wet. It's like, oh shoot, too bad.
What kind of chicks have you had in your life?
No, dude, that's like a dude would just like punch the other dude in the face or something wild like that. I'm
No,
not saying one's better
I
than the
don't
other.
know, man.
I think dudes are just aggressive. I think girls are more passive aggressive.
Emotionally tormenting.
So,
'Cause
like,
you're more in tune with your emotions.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
they would call in on the social credit score,
Yeah.
where you would just come over to my house and burn it down and be like, "Well, good luck."
No, because that would
the
fuck up
government's
my
not,
social credit score.
the government's not going to pay for your next house. But like a chick
Hmm.
would call your house, or a girl would call your house and be like,
I don't know, man. There's
would
a
call
lot
the
of dudes
government.
out
Sorry,
there.
would call the government and be like, "Yeah, I think he was making regular spaghetti instead of ramen or something."
Yeah, I don't know about that. I know, like, I know that I feel like I've had more experiences with dudes being like
Passive aggressive?
slimy than women.
Do you think you just have more experiences with dudes though?
Maybe that could be it. Yeah. Now that you think about it, yeah, it's probably it.
I'm just kidding. Everyone's great. We're all fine.
No.
Nobody's different. We're all the same. Everybody does the same things and has the same feelings. And
Yeah.
sorry, anybody out there that I offended.
This guy's just got. He's got a Pepsi shirt on. Pick a brand.
But I like Coke too.
That's good. That's good. I mean, Coke kind of fell off for me.
Did it really? Actually,
Yeah.
Are you a Coke
Other than
or
Diet
Pepsi?
Coke.
I'm actually a Coke
If
guy.
I'm drinking a regular pop, it's gonna be Pepsi.
Really?
Yep.
If I'm drinking regular pop, it's gonna be Coca-Cola.
Blue and red, eh?
Couple.
Couple reds and blues.
I guess. Do we shut it down here?
Do we
or
kiss here? Or?
I just realized something, man.
What's up?
You know how I usually keep a timer going on my phone?
Yeah.
Check out the soundboard.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
It's got a timer on the soundboard.
Yeah. Now, would that be able to? You can clip that, like, because you're clipping it on your phone, right?
Yeah, that is, I guess, an issue.
Because that's just a run timer, I'm guessing.
There is a little flag on there, so maybe I could just hit the flag when I want to with my toe.
Yeah, maybe.
Can you imagine when I have like 10 podcast episodes in and this thing's just covered with toe prints?
Well, you got socks on. You'll be fine.
You're
Your
right.
oil doesn't seep through the sock, does it?
I'm gonna get microfiber socks.
How come we don't wear stuff on our hands? Hey, we wear stuff on our feet,
I would never. I hate gloves. I
Yeah.
hate mitts and I hate gloves.
but like we have stuff on our feet. Why don't we wear stuff on our hands?
You can.
I should come in with gloves on.
You gotta seem like the kind of guys
Just,
that do
keep
that.
like a lot of Vaseline.
Those
in them.
cute little hands.
These hands are average.
They're cute, dude. Make a fist for the camera. Ooh.
You brought this up already that I have tiny hands.
That wasn't on the pod though.
No.
That was off the
Yeah, I
pod.
gotta bring it up on the for the public. Hey,
Yeah.
get it out there. Why not? Why not? You already said women are all passive aggressive. So fuck, I got tiny hands. You're just spreading lies.
Oh, this guy. Well,
So yeah, that was my brain chipped. My brain chipped stick there.
Tor, do you think you'd be like the kind of person to how do I word this? Like, let's say there's a cause to fight for.
I'm joining the winning side.
Would you side with like the one that's the other gender because you want to hang out with the other gender more? Like, would you be like, yeah, you guys are totally right. Are we going for supper tonight or what, guys?
Depends where we're going for supper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let's say there was a ton of like really good looking girls, right? Let's just say you like
Oh
girls.
no, yeah, no.
You
I wouldn't do that just because
hang on. Really good looking girls. Okay. And they're all like, yeah, every grade 8 kid should have a gun. And then you're standing there and you're like, what would you do? What would you do? And they're like, we're going to have a meeting at Hooters tonight about guns. Are you coming, man? And it's just like 8 really good looking girls. Are you going?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, are you?
Yeah, because
Part of me-
I can separate ideas from people, you know?
Yeah.
So I can enjoy supper and maybe once they're done talking about their thing, I can talk about other stuff, you know?
Think about the content though that you would get out of hot chicks talking about 8-year-olds with guns. So I think that'd be an interesting time.
See, I chose that direction though. I used that example because I think you thought I was going to use a different example from the other perspective. So I switched it on you.
What do you mean?
So if there was a rally for like every guy to chop off his nuts because it was toxic to have nuts, I think you would join if there was 8 really good looking girls there. I think you chop off your nuts.
I mean, I'm not using them now, right? So get rid of them.
Could you imagine if like I was serious? Like I actually said that to you? Like, I think you chop off your nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think I would, because I don't really like, my nuts aren't big enough to be a problem, you know?
Why do you sound scared? You can come in.
Oh shit.
It's just a guy with a knife standing at the window.
You said there'd be hot chicks.
Yeah, that's what you're here.
That's a dude.
Yeah, well, come on.
You're cute.
Yeah, no, what's your thoughts on that though?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one, because I think they're making issues where there's no issue.
Who's making issues now? I don't know what you're talking
Everybody's making issues where there's no issues.
Yeah, like I brought you back onto my side. Do you want to say a speech?
I was never not on your side.
Do you want to say a speech? You can say I did my speech. Go ahead.
Should I get up and just
3, 2, 1, go. You're in.
I don't really know what to talk about. I just don't think there's issues where there's issues. They're making issues because they're bringing them to life. You know what I mean? They're thinking them into existence. So if that really becomes there's people that want to like become the other gender. Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's who's stopping you. In America, I'm not too sure. I'm not really well educated on that whole topic, but I just think is it the funding? There's not money for them to do it. Is that the problem?
So I think the problem. So on that topic, I think the problem is the backlash. So okay, but I see what your point is, where it's like sometimes with some things, like for me personally, and we've talked about this before, the Bud Light can thing. To me, I'm like, who cares? Yep. Like people making it a problem makes it a problem.
Yeah.
If you just moved on and lived your life and worried about how to hook up podcast mics or how not to fall downstairs or something, you'd probably be better. Like your life would probably be better. But people sometimes they
fester on.
Yeah. And something that's not a problem, they make a problem by talking about it.
It's not like the Bud Light recipe changed.
No, like who cares?
Yep.
Just move on.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Like, what was I going to say?
So basically what you're saying is ignore other people's issues so your life doesn't seem as bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, heck yeah. Pound it, dude.
Yeah, like if it's not directly
affecting you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Heck yeah, dude. Pound it again.
So like, I don't like...
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm trying to think. And like, but also if it is affecting me in a way that's benefiting me.
Yeah.
For it. Why not? We'll go party.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like now there's more chicks around.
So would you subscribe if that chip benefited you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I can pay to win. It's like pay to win, you know?
Yeah. You know what? I was reading something. The RCMP had posted. Oh, this is a good topic. RCMP had posted a picture of a golf cart that got pulled over in Moose Jaw. And it's basically like, hey, just so everybody knows, you can't drive golf carts on the highway. That's illegal. It's an $80 fine or whatever. And everyone was like, well, it's just a fine. So basically what you're saying is it's illegal to poor people. And I was like, oh, that's a good thought. Also, one of those things like, who cares? Move on. Just don't drive a golf cart on the highway, I think is the big deal.
But also, what happened to the free country?
That was one of the comments. It's a free country and it's public roads, so I can do whatever I want.
I'm paid.
I don't think that theory worked. There was one of the comments like that. And I was like, this guy's like really pulling it all the way to left field. Someone did argue like, why are like mobility scooters and stuff? Like they're always driving around the roads. Like not mobility. I guess they are mobility scooters. Why are they on the road sometimes?
Yeah.
I get that. And why are cyclists allowed on the road, but not a golf cart? I feel like, in all honesty, a person on a bike, I know it's not always the case, but is usually a little bit more consistent in terms of road habits than the odd person who's ripping down a highway on a golf cart.
I mean, golf carts are pretty stable.
Yeah, but do you think people who are driving them down the highways are stable?
I would if I could.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust you.
Never been with me on a golf cart then.
Checks out.
Yeah, should try it.
Dude, you should get a dune buggy for golfing. Can you do that?
That'd be wild. Yeah, you just throw your clubs in the back.
Like, can you drive Like,
No,
can you
you
drive a
couldn't.
Razor on a golf cart?
No,
Of
that'd be
course.
wild.
Like, as long
Can
as it
you
fits in the track.
Ooh, $1 billion idea. We have our golf course is an actual off-road course as well. So to get to the next hole, you have to like sand it.
Just imagine when they're like 60-year-old guys are just hammered.
It's not for 6-year-olds.
No, they're not allowed?
Well, they can come. It's up to their own.
Yeah, but what if they're 60 years old and they're slammed by hole 8?
Sign a waiver.
And they're stuck and you're just sitting behind them and they're just...
That'd be a blast, though. Like, you got to jump a couple dunes to get to hole 3 there. That'd be sweet. Yeah.
Who's forking the bill for the carts?
Elon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's his course?
It's his course, yep.
Dang.
Because he's the only one that would probably have the money to do it. So that or the Saudis.
No, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can see them doing
I
it,
could see that
actually.
doing
Yeah.
it.
Did you hear about what happened with the PGA and Live? Speaking of the Saudis?
No, I didn't actually.
So there's been 2 different leagues of golf, Live and the PGA.
Yeah.
Live was trying to get the PGA golfers by giving them ridiculous amounts of money to come play for Live. So the ones that accepted the money were able to play on Live and every now and then play on PGA like tours and stuff. Now they combined. So all those people that were loyal to the PGA that got offered like hundreds of millions of dollars, they got fuck all.
To go play for Live?
They got fuck all.
Holy
So now there's like
smokes.
so the people that signed up with
Like
Live,
Phil Mickelson.
yeah, they're laughing because now they're back on the PGA and got paid $300 million.
Whoa.
Yeah. This is probably one of the biggest dirtbag moves in sports.
That is a dirtbag move. Wow.
Like, I think Tiger Woods and there was this Japanese player. They got offered roughly $700 million, and they said no because they're loyal to the PGA.
And then the PGA went and said,
signed a deal with Liv.
Now there's no like
Compensation.
compensation,
I don't know.
nothing.
I don't know. This happened yesterday.
Yeah. How long before you think the WWE buys them? Or Zuffa, I guess, owns everybody.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I'd be down for that. I mean, the Saudis do somehow manage to have really good entertainment.
Yeah, because they have really good money. They pump it out, dude. Did you hear about the boxing match that they're trying to work out there?
No.
Some like super fight thing. It's like Fury versus Usyk and Joshua versus Wilder. No, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. And just like this massive, like, all these
different
big fights.
Okay.
I forget what they called it, but they've tried to do it a few times. It hasn't worked out yet, but I think they're going to be able to eventually.
It's the wild, wild west out there, hey?
It would be nice. Like, that's one of those sports that it's always really tough. I don't know. Maybe golf's like that. Is it tough to get all the major golfers in one tournament?
I don't think so.
Or is it pretty consistently like the top of the top play?
The top of the top will play.
Yeah, there's never like, who's the top right now? Who's number one? Mike Weir?
Koepka just won the like PGA championship.
Okay, so it's like number one is him and number 2 is Mike Weir.
Like, it goes by like, I think there's like 1,000 golfers technically on the PGA.
Okay. Where's Mike Weir?
I have no clue where Mike Weir is.
All right.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay.
But only like the top 50 will get invited to like certain events, I think.
See, that's the good thing about those events to me. Whereas in like stuff like fighting and stuff like that, it's so hard to get all the best in one spot.
That and like the people that are in like the 100 to like 550 are still making good money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're still making a living playing golf. I'd say even like the 500 people are still making a living.
Does John Daly still golf?
Yep.
Is he still on the tour?
He's invited to play on the tour, I believe.
So he sometimes will play?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Isn't his son good?
His son plays for Arkansas.
Golf? Or
they have college.
They have college
golf.
teams?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's going to those?
It's a college. Yeah, like it's literally like you do college and then you get to the PGA.
Yeah, but that's for him. But is there any fans?
Yeah.
And do you play as a team? Like, do you have a locker room or something?
I have no clue how.
Do they have jerseys?
Yeah, they have like Arkansas like pigs or whatever. It's like a logo on his like his uniform.
I don't want to play for the Gators.
There's a team.
Florida Gators have a golf team?
Yep.
Wow. But what's the point?
I could be wrong. What's the point?
Yeah, like
to
could
be
you
the
not
best
just
in the
be a really
college to
good
get
golfer
invited
though?
to play in the PGA.
What if you're just a really good golfer though, and you didn't go to college?
Well, what would happen is I think you go to the U.S. Open, and that's like an invite, like you get invited to play because you get like
But I'm just thinking in
And-
my head,
like you don't have to go to college. You can just be a good golfer
yeah,
and then
that's what I
go to
mean.
this event. And if you do really well in there, it's going to be a dog fight because you're like going to be at the bottom.
well,
of
a bit of a knife fight, I would say.
yeah, it's a knife fight out there for sure. Shout out Tim Dillon.
See, but I get it with football and those sports because they're team sports and they require money for for the
Yeah.
team and all that stuff, and you have
But
to
they're
have
playing
other
other colleges.
participants. But if you're a golfer, you could just enter a tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but college you're getting paid through the NCAA, and you're getting I think
Do they pay their athletes?
NCAA has to pay now. Yeah.
Oh damn!
I think.
And I
I'm
guess
just saying shit I really don't know anything about. I've been doing
Yeah,
that
me
this
too,
whole
dude.
podcast, so
And I guess too, like if let's say you're good, you're really good,
Mm-hmm.
but you also want to back up like with an education. Well, if you're getting a scholarship, if you're on a golf team,
Yeah.
you're probably getting a scholarship. So you're
Free
good.
education anyways, yeah.
So I see where it checks out. Yeah.
I can't see John Daly's son. I'm just bottling him in a box or a bottle here. Being smart.
Wow. What do you think John Daly's son thinks of you?
John Daly's son doesn't know who I am.
That's exactly right.
So-
So watch your tongue.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Yeah. I know who he is, and I'm just some Joe Blow.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Just give up.
I even know what school he goes
Fuck
to.
who you are.
Thank God.
Do you think he knows what school you went? He will soon, eh?
Yeah, he will soon. Yeah.
Dang. Do you think you're gonna try out for one of the teams or anything?
No, I suck at golf.
Is there a cap on when you can go to college?
I think so.
Could you go play for that college team as like a 35-year
Oh,
old
that sense. I would think so. There's caps on that. Yeah,
on college sports?
I would think so.
Is there?
Yeah,
Yeah, you kind of age out, eh?
yeah.
Dang.
Because Tom Brady should go play for the Gators. Like,
That'd be sick, dude. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. I don't think it works like that. But
Man, that's cool. You should try out.
yeah, go to the combine.
Go to Columbine?
Yeah, no, go to the NFL combine. Columbine.
Go to the NFL Columbine?
That's funny.
Man, you got any more topics on that device of yours?
Let's take a peek. Take an old gander here.
Dude, I feel like I've really screwed myself over on this podcast.
Why?
Like I've really said some things that are probably gonna.
You definitely did say some interesting things, but I don't think it was
No.
that like big of a deal. So
No, and I think my speech in between cleared me, right?
for sure,
Do you think so? Do you think that saved me?
I really don't know. And the best part is, it definitely got picked up in this audio.
Do you think I should like repeat that, like cut that speech and just keep putting it in after I say something absurd?
Yeah, it's like a disclaimer, like a black screen, and then that rolls up. Then a black screen. We get back into the
Like I'll put like that ceremony music
yeah.
in the background.
Yeah, God bless America.
Yeah, God bless America in the background. I'll say that speech, and then we'll go back into it. Dang. No, I think I'm fine. Am I fine, you guys?
Like I said, we're not educated in anything really. We're just two idiots in a tiny room trying to like the sexual tension in here is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, especially with these new mics.
Yeah, this is wild.
You came in here and you seen these things, and you
Yeah,
got like
I got excited, dude.
the crazy
yeah.
part is they could be gone tomorrow.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate. I wanted to talk about caving, like people that do professional caving.
Like, are you talking husbands?
No, like there's people out there that like want to experience tight spaces and stuff. Like this, they go seeking caves to get
Isn't that
like
BDSM or whatever?
to get stuck in. I don't. Is that a sex thing? Should people need to go to caves to feel something?
I have a topic after this,
Okay.
but carry on.
Yeah.
That's I actually seen. Is it because you watched a
I
video of
see
a
them
guy
all
that
on
got
TikTok
stuck?
and stuff. Yeah, I see that, and then I see actual like people recording themselves while doing it,
Yeah,
and it makes no sense to me. It scares the shit
Silly.
out of me. Because the one guy I watched, he literally had to exhale all his oxygen so he
squeeze.
could slide through it.
I seen that. It's silly.
That's crazy. Do you know what I really don't understand? If they want to feel like they're in tight spaces, just gain some weight. Get bigger.
Just go to a baseball game,
Yeah,
get bigger, and
gain
then go to
some
a
weight
baseball
and then
game.
go to a professional sports game or fly on an airplane while you're overweight.
Yeah.
You know, you want to get in tight spaces? Get fatter.
You're right. Probably same health risks, right?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, good point. And you're going to be wet all the time anyways. Because you're just sweating profusely
Okay, glad
in
you
these tight
cleared that
spaces. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's like rock climbing. To me, rock climbing, it's cool. I'm glad people do it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Just find another way up.
I could see doing it over like some water at like a theme park because it's like kind of fun in that sense.
Yeah, I don't get it. What's
like,
the end? Like, what do you get at the end?
You made it to the top.
All right, but couldn't you get to the top like by a helicopter or something?
Yeah, but some people don't have the money, right?
So they need to get to the top by climbing it.
That's life. It's called life, buddy. We can't all be necro babies.
Oh dang! What's
Neko?
I just learned that today. Actually, what that was.
People born into wealth, I think, is what that is.
Yeah,
And that they don't have no.
That's crazy.
Sense of
You said that. This is the first two times I've ever.
Right.
This is the first two times I've ever heard that saying, and they were both today.
Right on.
Or that term, I guess.
Yeah.
Not really saying.
We're linked up. We're synced.
Okay, this was actually the follow up to that comment. So I heard the other day that the reason incest doesn't happen with siblings very often,
okay,
like it's not a frequent thing, is because when they're growing up together from infancy, same with your parents, there's, I don't know if it's a chemical or it's a brain, like your brain develops in a way that you actually find the person that you grow up with as an infant sexually repulsive.
So how do people end up fucking?
So apparently there is an issue. Like, this is sometimes what happens is, let's say you get separated from your twin at birth or another sibling at birth.
Oh, can you imagine?
You guys come back together. Yeah. Well, you share 25% of your genes, so you have a lot in common. So sometimes that can be an issue. What I've heard, I don't know. This is 50% facts. Get this: let's say you're a girl, and your dad isn't there at birth. And you grow up and let's say you get to be 17, 18, your dad comes back into your life. Well, you guys have a lot in common. You have 50% of your genes in common. Now you have a lot in common. And that initial thing at infancy didn't happen.
Is that why there's like a lot of step bros and step daughters in porn?
Do you think they're actually step bros and step daughters?
They're not. Yeah, they're not acting. They're acting.
They can't be. That's a lie.
Yeah, exactly.
People don't lie. No, I don't know how much.
Scary.
Yeah, like.
How did you go on that topic? You're like, I talked about caving, and then you're like,
I don't
incest.
Know. I have no idea.
How did that come to be?
I have no idea. Yeah, and the crazy part is, you know how the other thing you said, that Nepo whatever?
Yeah.
That was the thing that reminded me of it this morning when I heard that thing.
Maybe.
So this is like I'm living the same life twice right now.
It's a good thing, right?
Easy on the mic, okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Jeez. These aren't ours, dude.
It's expensive. Yeah, no, that's...
We have to bring these back afterwards.
No, we don't. We stole them, pal.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so what's your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I'm an only child, so maybe my parents have like a hidden sister somewhere.
What if she came back into your life?
And was
what are you
cool?
doing? What are you doing?
Do I know that she's my sister?
Not at first, no.
Well, don't know. I don't know until I don't know, right?
Until your kid comes out with...
Oh, he looks just like me. Wait a minute.
Well, yeah, your kid would just look like you.
But he's a little fucked up. He's a little fucked up.
Like, what do you think he'd be missing or have extra?
Probably toenails.
Extra toenails?
Yeah, they're like stacked.
Or just thick toenails.
That ain't right. That ain't my kid.
I'm just missing them. just little
he has
nubbers.
thumbs for hands.
Just you kind
His hands are big.
I was gonna say
That's how I fucking know.
I think his hands aren't that cute.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's scary. That could be a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be for you mostly.
Nope. No, I don't think so.
No, I'm telling you because I'm worried about you.
Oh, worried about what?
I have something to tell you. You can come in.
You are not the father.
He's come to
like
chop.
Murray, eh?
He's come to chop your balls off.
Oh, perfect.
Your other sibling.
Don't need him. Don't need him.
You're gonna be okay with it.
Yeah, he's gonna borrow them. You can have them now.
Yeah, man. Well, that's okay. Caven. What's your thoughts on it? I actually didn't ask you that.
Stupid. I explained my opinion on what I thought of it. So
Do you think you'd ever do it?
no, I'm already caving in real life. So I'm already ready trying to fit in tight spaces.
Did you say Caven or Craven?
I'm craving. Great music festival.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I like
You
it's
been?
pretty good. Never been. Heard good things.
Oh, jeez, guys. Do you just live through like other people's experiences?
Hell yeah.
Like that's a great music festival. I know it's fun. I've never been, but I know it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like other people's like enjoyment?
Yeah, kind of.
Like people you don't know at all? Like I've never talked to?
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
I can feel happy for people. It's a good thing.
Do you ever? Okay. Do you feel sad for people?
No. That could be a problem. Because in my head, I'm like, oh, they did it to themselves.
Do you ever wonder if people feel sad for you?
Ooh, that's a good question.
And next follow up,
Yeah.
do you want them to feel sad for you?
No, I don't want them to feel sad for me. I feel sad for myself as much as other people feel sad for me.
A lot?
Drop a pin, baby. Ding. No. Do I feel like, what was the question again? Run it by me one more time.
Do you do you feel sad for other people? And then the follow up is, do you think other people feel sad for you?
Do I feel sad for other people? Yes.
Okay.
Depending on the circumstances. If I know the circumstances, and I can judge whether I should or not.
Yeah.
But if I don't know any circumstances, I automatically feel sad for them.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And do you think that not that person in particular, but do you think there's people that feel sad for you?
Probably. Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
I feel like there's people that feel sad for everybody, though. I feel like you probably have someone that feels sad for you.
And we're not talking about me right now. We're talking about you.
Okay.
This is about you.
Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah. Is that the person that feels sad for me coming in? Is that my sister?
You can come in.
Yeah. No, I would imagine there's people that feel sad about me or feel sad for me. Sorry, about me, feel sad about me. Dang, that Torrie guy's still existing. Fuck.
Now I'm sad.
Not today. Try again next week, fuckers.
Damn.
Yeah. No, how about you? What do you think?
Do people feel sad for me?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah. But there's people that probably like out of the billions of people, there's got to be somebody, right?
There's probably someone who feels like sad for me. Like they're probably like.
I like to think there's just someone in Vietnam just follows you or
like
something.
the Russian part of Ukraine,
Yeah.
you think?
And they just feel sad about you. Yeah. Like, oh,
They feel sad about me. I don't even know what that means. Sad about me.
sad. Well, they're sad you exist.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know.
Like, do you think it's like an indirect sadness? Like I'm consuming what they could be consuming, whether food, technology, happiness.
Yep.
Do you ever think that there's like a limited amount of happiness in the world? And when you're happy, you're consuming some of it that someone else could be having?
No, because I feel like there's people out there that have less that are happier than me.
All right.
And I think that is all
But I'm just asking if there's like
limitations on how much happiness is in the world.
Yeah.
No, I don't
There's
think
a
so.
cap. Do you think everybody could be happy at the same time?
Not at the same time.
Like just, is there enough happiness?
Because some people's happiness is sacrificing other people's happiness.
Yeah. So maybe there's only a certain amount.
I don't think so, because we keep inventing things, right?
Like a big long rope that just gets pulled back and forth. Like all these people like in North America are really happy.
Yeah.
Because they have iPhones. And so like all the people in like places that don't have iPhones that just make iPhones. I don't think it works like that,
just because every day we invent something different that improves someone else's life that might be sad.
And then does that make you sad?
No.
That they're happy now?
No. I don't think so.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a limit on happiness.
No, I don't either.
Do you think there's a limit on sadness?
I mean, yeah, eventually you will hit rock bottom, right? There is a bottom to it.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, What's I don't know how worse things can, like, how worse can worse get?
How bad can worse get?
Like how, like, what's the bottom? What do you think the bottom is? Or what do you think is the like, what's the peak of happiness? Like, what's the, or do you think that's perspective?
Okay, and happiness is an emotion, like it's a moment.
So is sadness.
Yeah. So it's a moment. It's not like, so would you think like a moment in your life that's peak? I think for people that want it, and people, I probably like having a child probably seems like something that would be peak happiness. Like you created another living thing.
Yeah.
That probably seems like peak happiness. Vice versa probably seems like peak sadness.
Losing what you created.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be peak sadness. Yeah.
Does that seem fair?
Yeah.
Your turn. You have to pick something else.
I was talking about ourselves, what we've experienced, but.
Well, I've never had a child, so.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's a good idea. I think peak happiness would be everything, like you found a genie and you get 3 wishes.
That's peak
I think
happiness?
that'd be peak happiness.
Like just finding out you get 3 wishes. Like that moment of like, I get 3 wishes. Wow. Because you could technically wish for 3 people like you, like 3 kids.
Or you could just wish for the most happiness I can feel ever.
For how long?
Ever. Forever.
Damn, you think he'd give that to you though?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's a wish. He's got to grant it.
I guess it's fair enough.
It's the craziest thing. Yeah.
Kind of hold him to it, right?
Yeah. Now, hopefully, the genie's Robin Williams.
I agree. I don't. Would you make the wishes? Yeah. Would you make the wishes if it was him, Will Smith?
Yeah. I just don't think they'd be as good.
Like he wouldn't let you do the happiness.
No,
one.
I don't think he'd like. It would be. He'd let me do some things, just not like what Robin Williams
has to be one food item that you really want to try.
Like he probably pays my cell phone bill.
Some experience, yeah, and like some money. Like those, you have to pick somewhere in those
birthday
3.
card money. Yeah, those are the 3 wishes.
Yeah.
Robin Williams would just be anything.
And then he gets rid of everything else in your life. You get 3 wishes, but outside those 3 things, everything else gets wiped out. I want $1 million. Well, you lost your family.
Yeah.
I would like to have a child. Wonderful. You lost all your money. You just exchanged them.
And for the last wish,
you lose the ability to walk. But here's a $50 subscription.
And a microchip in your brain.
And AIDS. Win, win, win. I would ask for all 3 of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to mess with them. Just to mess with
age and a subscription fee.
I would say, Will, I want to never walk again. And he'd be like, okay, it seems weird, but I want a chip that allows me to walk again. And he'd be like, oh, why is he doing this to me? And give me AIDS.
Yeah.
Mind games.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What if you asked for, like, was there criteria on the wishes? Like, what if I asked for, like, I wish Torrie could never blink again? Oh, dude. Like, that was my wish.
That'd be brutal.
I wish Torrie's social credit score would be knocked down 50 points so he couldn't come out for supper tonight.
But the whole social credit thing, like, is that not just what money is?
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, but it's another layer, I think, on top of that yet. You know, it's layers.
It's layers. It's like an onion.
Actually, you know what I would do? I would wish that you were the only person with a social credit score.
And it's going to be visible at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, that you're the only one who has to log.
You just see this lever above me, it's just fluctuating.
Ding, 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 ding. During the podcast, people can just watch it.
Plummet.
You go out for an evening and you wait in line too long, you just see that second drop.
Have too many drinks in Mexico.
Throw up in a pool. Ooh. Torrie doesn't get to eat tonight.
Could probably use it.
You get bugs, baby.
Yeah. How about that? They want to feed us all insects.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
What happened to the plant-based proteins too and stuff? They're kind of dissipating.
Yeah, because they did a bunch of mice studies or rat studies on them, and they were giving them like liver disease and stuff.
Okay.
So I think the UK, if I'm not mistaken, the UK did testing on it.
Yeah.
And I think in the UK, plant-based foods like the Beyond Meat and stuff,
Yeah.
there's some issues there.
Okay.
I think the US didn't do as much testing, and they're like, let's just
Go for
push this stuff out. I believe. Look into that, you guys, before you trust me, because maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm right. And if I'm right, it's more concerning than if I'm wrong.
Yeah. So did you know that that movie? What was it called? Like that was about plant-based documentary
Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah.
by James Cameron.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Did you know James Cameron had stock in Beyond Meat?
Oh, for sure. Do you know they had a guy that they claimed to be the world's strongest man who wasn't even close to being the world's strongest man? They're like, he's vegan and he's the world's strongest. He wasn't even close. Like he didn't even show up to like the world's strongest man competition. Like he didn't even qualify.
Yeah. But they just like throw that out there.
Yeah. And then they're like, Chris Paul plays basketball in the NBA and he's vegan.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. Well, Kyrie Irving plays basketball in the NBA and thinks the world's flat.
Well, I mean, not anymore.
Does he not?
I don't know. Like, does he? Didn't he?
I don't know.
Oh no, he might have fixed that because the Nike thing. He can't. He always wears tassels around his ankles, so you can't see the Nike logo on his shoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't follow this stuff at all.
Yeah, he's kind of nutty sometimes.
Does Pete Davidson still play?
Pete Davidson could play. I saw a video today of him shooting hoops.
Does Peta Davidson still play?
Pete Davidson. That's his sister.
They got separated at birth.
Yeah. Oh, Pete would definitely.
Yeah, I see.
Peta Davidson, his sister.
Yeah, that's animal abuse. Am I right?
Yeah. Amen.
Caged, free caged.
Gee, that's what we should do. We should have put like Kim
versus
Pete and Kanye in a Royal Rumble.
Like it's just him versus
They
both
fight
of them?
each other. Yeah.
Why?
For the love of Kim.
Oh, it's Pete and Kanye versus each other.
Yeah.
For
in a
Kim.
cage match.
At first, it sounded like he was fighting Kim and Kanye.
No. They fight each other. Pete and Kanye, they fight each other. Who do you got?
Any rules or
It's open.
chairs or
It's open.
Kanye's pretty creative.
Yeah.
Does he get 3 wishes?
No. It's just a WWE cage match. Let's say.
Does Pete get
Money in the Bank.
Does Pete get to bring his new dog?
Yes.
Ooh, that makes it even.
And whoever wins this, they get the love of Kim, and they get to challenge someone at WrestleMania.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is big stakes.
Yeah.
I like the way you think. I'm gonna take Kanye.
Okay.
I feel like he's willing to go further.
Yeah.
And hear me out. I think it plays with the storyline because if he wins, he's probably gonna call out Roman Reigns. Just get really deep into this.
See you at SummerSlam.
And that's gonna be the best night of my life.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
And they'll probably convince Brock Lesnar to come back for one final match where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will finally reappear. So Kanye for sure.
Yeah. Right on. Hell yeah.
Who do you think?
I don't know, man. That was well spoken. I'm gonna let you have that. That was great.
Thanks, dude.
That was great. Yeah.
Dude, I'm all over the map today.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a wreck.
Yeah.
I've been sick since last podcast, man. I'm still sick and I'm tired. And I've had too much caffeine today. And these mics
Got you all
them
riled
worked
up. Got you all excited.
Yeah, man. You got anything else today?
I got nothing, man.
You wanna close this thing
You set
out?
it up for all of us today.
Heck
so-
yeah. I feel good, man. I feel good about this. We should take some Dayquil next time before this thing.
Oh, no. We
Take
should
some
do
NyQuil?
NyQuil and see
Just
who
shut
can stay
up.
up the longest.
Start this thing take NyQuil at like 10 p.m. and start this podcast at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
and see who can last the longest.
Yeah. We should also, I was
and
thinking,
then live stream it.
I was thinking maybe when the future comes, if we ever get a future, because we don't really know, because tomorrow's never granted.
Dude, we sound like chicks in a bar bathroom right now.
Probably making business moves. So,
And then we can hang out later.
let me continue.
Okay, go ahead.
We get a kiddie pool.
Okay.
And we do a kiddie pool podcast.
No. Kiddie,
Yeah.
I'm out at kiddie pool.
Mini pool podcast.
There we go. Okay.
We do a mini pool. We just sit in the pool and we just chat.
I'd be in for that. At
be
least
great,
seems a little
yeah.
risky with electronics, but I'm in.
No, well, we just get like little tables for beside the
Pool? Yeah. Okay, I'm in.
I think that'd be fun.
Yep. Sweet. thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
Thanks for bearing with me.
We are not all incels. Maybe Pelle is. I'm not.
Come on.
We will see you on the next one, if there is a next one. Yeah.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.